So this story here actually makes me exceptionally pissed off about the fact that Alvin Bragg, the district attorney for Manhattan, refused to bring criminal charges against Donald Trump in the tax fraud investigation that was being conducted prior to him taking over from Cyrus Vance. Because here's what's going on. Late last week, Letitia James, in her lawsuit against Donald Trump, got a Trump Organization executive who resigned back in February to admit that, yeah, we committed fraud. Yeah, I was instructed by Alan Weisselberg on more than one occasion to commit fraud, and basically admit that doing fraud was effectively just part of his job at that point. Now, this individual, a man by the name of Jeff McConney, had agreed to cooperate in this lawsuit. So let me read you this from the New Republic. Andrew Amer, a lawyer for the New York State Attorney General's office, asked McConney whether he had been asked more than once to help Trump Organization Chief Financial Officer Alan Weisselberg commit tax fraud. McConney said yes. McConney also admitted that Weisselberg had told him to process a payroll check for Weisselberg's wife so she could get Social Security benefits, even though she was not a Trump Organization employee. McConney has previously acknowledged he knew he was breaking the law. He testified Friday that he continued to commit fraud because Weisselberg was his boss and McConney knew he would likely lose his job if he stopped obeying. So that's the whole, like, hey, doing fraud's just part of my job now. McConney also admitted to helping fraudulently inflate the value of multiple Trump Organization real estate assets. One such property was the Seven Springs estate in Westchester, New York. Trump's son, Eric, was planning in 2012 to develop the property for 7 houses. Houses were later valued at $161 million. So here we have an executive, former executive now, from the Trump Organization saying, yeah, we did fraud. Here's all the fraud we did. Here's all the ways we did the fraud. Here's all the people that were involved in all the fraud. This is great, by the way, for Letitia James's lawsuit. I mean, this is absolutely going to make sure that the Trump Organization is probably going to have all of their licenses pulled. But again, to me, this story is not about the lawsuit. It's not about the civil case. It's about that criminal case. If what McConney is saying here is true, and if McConney has the records to back it up more than just his testimony, although he is under oath, so that does carry weight, then why not just reopen that investigation or continue that investigation? Because technically, as far as we know, as far as I've seen, that investigation was not fully shut down. So this new information, even though brought up in a civil lawsuit, can in fact be used in a criminal lawsuit. So the question I have for Alvin Bragg is, what the frick are you waiting for, man? Here it is, clear as day. It's in the court record in New York. Go get it and go file charges, you coward. Ring of Fire has fresh content 7 days a week, so if you want to be reminded about it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell to be notified every time a new video goes up.